so I'll start recording now. Can you just speak up for me real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Perfect. Alright, so looking at match history, this is the Kayn game. How
Oh
did
yeah,
you end this match? Oh my god, what quality do I have? Oh, 720.
I
11-7.
got
Okay. Mm.
I got in that game I believe I got solid just because I didn't know what Vi could do. Not like her limits, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna have a quick look through your setups and stuff, see if everything's all good. I probably don't need to see the Karma one. I think jungle ones are good. Like immediately, the first thing I'm noticing is that you have like very high deaths in a lot of these games.
Yeah, that's probably something I should minimize. Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
usually trying to like
Mm.
almost like limit test in games to see what like the champions can
Yeah.
do, but I
Which,
should probably start
yeah.
seeing what they can do without dying.
I mean, like it's good to be limit testing, right? At least at the start while you're learning a champ, but at some point you kind of got to
At the
slow
start.
down, play the
Yeah.
game out, how it should be played. In terms of setup, you went Conqueror this game. Yeah, it's a pretty good Conqueror game actually. You're gonna be in combat for a long time.
So
Um,
on a Moo, that's
mhm.
usually Aftershock, right? Or
Yeah,
Conqueror.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this was a really good Conqueror
And
game.
that grass game I got called off. I got called off in the middle in in the
Gosh,
middle of
yeah,
nowhere, and that was because of the recommended runes.
yeah.
The recommended runes was Conqueror, so I was like, oh yeah, Conqueror works in this game. And
Mm.
then I did like a custom with my friend, and I was playing Cassante, and I had the grasp on, and I got grasp
Yeah.
instead.
Oh
Then I got
shit.
called off in the middle of the game, and I had to leave.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So we can skip over that one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm mainly just looking at setups. I'll look at this Eve one. So in terms of runes, once this loads, okay. Yep. Perfect. So which hunter you take is completely up to you. These three are good. A lot of
I
people
had
like
that,
Treasure Hunter. A lot of people like
yeah,
Relentless. A lot of people like Ultimate. It's completely personal preference, so I don't mind which one you choose here.
yeah. I had just had relentless just because I felt like I had to be running around the map a lot
Mm.
with Alawi.
Yeah. Perfect. Um, then the main thing I want to talk about is actually Cosmic Insight on junglers now. Because
Is it
in
not good?
previous seasons, yeah, right. So in previous seasons, Cosmic Insight was really good. Because you had like a certain amount of smites that you had to cycle through to get your
Yeah,
upgraded smite. We don't have that anymore. Now it's just you just kill a certain amount of camps and your smite upgrades on its own. So having that
yeah,
earlier cooldown on smite, having it upgrade to that 900 smite earlier doesn't actually mean as much. So if you want to take the inspiration tree, something better to take would be like Futures
it's
Market.
futures market. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
futures market's kind of broken, especially on like the
Mm.
first back.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really nice on that first back when you can get like a blasting one amp tome, like right here.
Hmm.
But yeah, other options you can take are something like Sorcery Tree, like Celerity Waterwalking or Transcendence Waterwalking, that sort of thing.
Yep.
As well as if you feel like it's a game where you're going to need to be a bit tanky later on, you can take Green Tree, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, the other thing is the Armor Rune. So in this game specifically, I think you can already see why having the Armor Rune would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But another thing to think about when you're taking like when you're choosing between the defense like sorry between the health and the resistance runes, is that the health rune normally outscales these by level 4.
Yeah.
So
So especially when you're a
mm,
jungler, you should never be taking armor or magic resist.
90% of the time you shouldn't. There are certain champions that you're playing against, or like certain comps and shit that you'll have where you're just like, wow, I'm gonna get invaded level 3. I need to take this. Like if I'm against like
Yeah.
Kindred, Lee Sin, Rengar, Graves, those sort of champs, I'd probably look at taking the health rune.
Yeah.
Sorry, the armor rune.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than
Just so
that,
you
like
can win that
setups are
that
pretty good.
skirmish, or if you're gonna like
Mhm.
fight Scuttle Crab or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you're looking for a level 3 scuttle fight, like perfect example. And then yeah, Mimi runes was fine. The Kayn runes. Let's have a look.
There used to be a thing with First Strike where you could get your form way quicker, right? But I'm not sure if that's still a thing.
It like technically is because you deal increased damage, so like it
Uh,
gets your orbs a bit faster. I believe that's how it works anyway.
Okay.
Um, but that's kind of it. Like first strike is still good on blue Kayn. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Let me
So would
just
you recommend like Dark Harvest instead?
again, it depends on the game. Like if you think you're gonna be skirmishing a lot, then Dark Harvest is probably better than first strike. But if you think it's gonna be like a slow game that plays out like rather slowly, then first strike would be really good because then that gets you kind of scaling faster by just hitting them, right?
Yeah.
This is fine for taking first strike. This is also good. These are good.
And then
Yep.
the armor rune again there.
Yeah, exactly. So this would be another game where I'm probably not getting invaded, so I can afford to take the
Yeah.
health rune.
Yeah. Since that health, I haven't really adjusted that health rune buff.
Mm, yeah, that's fair. And then Mordekaiser setup. This is all good.
Again, the armor rune. I really
Yeah.
like the conditioning on Mordekaiser.
Yeah, conditioning feels really, really nice. And there'll be some games on a lot of champs where you can take it. Also, sometimes, like, okay, so I'm a big Zed player, right?
Yeah.
And I just absolutely despise like the Kindred matchup.
Dude,
Mm,
Kindred fucking sucks.
yeah, that champ is so annoying to play against, honestly. But there are ways around it, because her pathing is normally pretty predictable in terms of
Yeah.
like when she wants to invade. But if you feel like you can't avoid her invade, like let's say they just have like three prior lanes, like their top mid bot all just get prior over your top mid bot, and
Yeah.
they have Kindred. First thing I would suggest is like get a ward. Um, so let's say, let me pull up like a map, right? Let's just pull this up here.
So against invade junglers.
Yeah, against invade junglers. Oh my freaking god, that's massive. Okay, let me pull up my epic pen.
One thing that's
So,
nice about playing Mordekaiser into
mm,
Kindred is that you can just like suck her out of ult and just get like an insta
yeah,
kill on
yeah,
her.
just insta kill. True. That's very true. Okay, so let's say you're playing on this side, Kindred's on this side, right?
Yep.
Doesn't really matter what champ you're playing. Most of the time, Kindred can invade you anyway. Like I'll just say you're Kayn for now. Kindred will normally start red, and if she suspects that you're starting on blue, she's gonna look to take her red, jump over this wall, and then try and kill you on your Gromp. Very common Kindred path. Very common Kindred invade. Uh,
So
hmm.
is it possible for her to get there that quick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like all she has to do is get a decent leash on her red, and then she just like you'll be finished your blue by the time she jumps over this wall.
yeah.
So like you're always just gonna be hitting Grump when she comes around, and she can wait to like till you get low,
Yeah.
whatever.
And since Smite doesn't heal anymore,
Hmm.
that's actually really true.
Yeah. Um, Another thing, well, actually, yeah. So this is the first thing we'll talk about, right? Like, so how can we avoid this sort of path? Pretty
Place
easy.
a ward.
Yeah, place a ward here. I would place it at like 45 seconds, 45, 50 seconds, and then I would go back, recall, and then I would actually start in my top side, whether it's Raptors no leash or red if you get a leash.
Yeah.
Because this way, you'll see her if she tries to jump out and invade you here. And if she does try to invade you, you just counter invade and take her top side camps.
A couple wards I do pre-game
Yeah.
is the Raptors ward. So I just chuck it in the Raptors camp.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah. You
but
go.
I'm not sure if that works later on, like when you're in like platinum or not, because people will be sitting
Mhm.
waiting for you to come place a ward inside the jungle.
Yeah, a lot of time they'll be waiting. Normally if you want to place that sort of ward, you get like your support to walk with you, and you drop the ward around here, because this
Yep.
way it spots them as they're pathing across from Krogs, red, whatever, and it also
Yeah.
spots them if they take Raptors, because a lot of champs might just skip Raptors. Um, Otherwise, another one you can probably place is. Actually, yeah, yeah, this is probably the main one, but most of the time it's mid laners that do this ward anyway.
Okay.
So if you think of like a mid laner that does this ward, it's probably like a melee, because they won't have push most of the time early. So it's better for them to just dump their ward out early, and then go
Yeah.
back to lane. So if you have like a Zed versus Syndra or something like that, like ask them to place the Raptors ward early. Just be like, hey, can you ward here, and then ping it.
Yeah.
Another ward for blue side. This one's a bit harder because you're walking also into a choke as well as like complete
Yeah.
lack of vision.
I'd yeah, I'd chuck it straight on their blue, just like where it spawns. But I'm not sure if
Oh yeah.
that's like the best
So
spot to
you
put
go
it.
like here and drop it here.
Yeah.
I think an alternative one you can do that's normally not guarded, especially if you're Kayn, by the way, because you can queue over this wall,
Yep.
um, is actually go through here and drop the ward here.
Yeah,
Or if you
that'd
think
be
they're going to
good.
start bot side, then you drop the ward here.
Yeah, and you do that around 45 seconds again, right?
Yeah.
Then just recall inside the jungle.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Alright. So that's out of the way. I can close that. So, with this game, how come you chose this specific game?
It's because I felt like I did pretty decently,
Mm.
but there's still some like major things that I could improve on
Yep.
because about clearing when I should be invading, when I should be ganking, when I should be just focusing on farm and things like that.
Yeah,
Because it
sweet.
felt really unoptimized, but I still did pretty good.
Yep. Okay, that's fair.
I don't feel like I like looking at wins really.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll most of the time learn more from losses than wins.
Yeah.
So this is good. Um, then I'm gonna get into a couple questions with you.
Okay.
So, first question is, oh my fucking god. Sorry. First question is, how do you think this matchup goes?
I will never win. I feel like I never win a 1v1 against Vi.
Yeah, good, correct. So if you
Okay.
never win a 1v1 against Vi, we have to keep that in mind because we probably want to path away from her, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, good. Now, after we've analyzed our matchup, we look at our other matchups, right? So let's say, oh, perfect, Zed versus Syndra. So we have Nasus versus Ryze. Will this guy ever be able to help you?
Probably not.
Perfect, right? Like Ryze is always going to be pushing this guy in. Um, Nasus can never really contest until probably like honestly level 7 or 9.
Yeah.
So, yep, good. So you can't really be topside at the same time as Vi. Perfect. So even more reason to not path here.
Yeah. But I also like ganking Narcissus just because how easy it is to get your combos off with this W. Because most of
Mm,
the time it will like when I'm looking out, he just won't
yeah,
be like using it.
yeah, that's true. Then the thing you have to consider is if he's
The
playing against
phase
someone like
rush.
Ryze, phase rush, exactly. Because that negates a lot of slows. Okay, and then mid lane, how's this matchup, you reckon? Who
Feel it's
gets
pretty terrible
priority?
for Zed because as soon as Zed ults, Syndra could just E away. E
Actually
him
not
away.
true if the Z is decent, but
Okay.
this matchup early on is definitely Syndra favored until about level 4 when Zed can start getting the push.
Okay.
So we have to keep that in mind as well because again, this is like Vi, like so far this entire topside has told us Vi can invade us early, right?
Yeah.
So we probably don't want to be pathing towards topside already.
Yeah.
And then Draven Callista, sorry, yeah, Draven Callista can go either way. Most of the time it's Draven favored, but it's also a bit support oriented. And I would say Thresh beats out on Thresh beats Karma.
Yeah.
So this is actually a lane that you can play towards, even if it's just to like cover ganks, that sort of thing. You have a
Yeah.
pretty safe lane that you can path towards. That is volatile, so you can also snowball it.
Yeah.
So, based on all that information, how do you reckon we should be pathing this game?
Well, try and get a because you can't get a leash on red because it's Narcissus. So
Mm,
probably solo red, Krogs into Raptors.
okay. How about if you're soloing, a lot of the time as Kayn, it's better to start the Raptors themselves.
Okay, and then just use your E to go straight down to the wolves.
No, you take the other two camps up here still.
Yeah, after you do those two, you just E straight to the wolves right
Yeah,
after
yeah,
you do your top side.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's good. I'm gonna quickly jump back here.
Because I've memorized the pre jungle
Mm,
change Kayn clear.
yeah.
So I'm not sure if you can solo red anymore.
Yeah, you still can. It's just better to do Raptor solo first if
Okay.
you're soloing most of the time. Alright. The other thing was, oh yeah. So let's kind of lay that out in steps because this is something I want you to go through every single game, right? So one, jungle matchup, right? So
Okay.
do I win? How do I want to interact with them? How slash when do I want to interact? Sometimes it's just going to be never, right? Like in this
Yep.
matchup, it's probably never. Um, another thing is, okay, how to path then. How to pass versus them. So
Okay.
again, if you think you don't win most interactions, or if you think you don't win early interactions especially, you probably want to be pathing in a way where they're never going to find you,
Yeah.
right? And if you're unsure where they're going to start, then maybe early ward, right? Look for an early ward on one of their camps and find out where they're actually pathing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the other thing is, you can't see that L, but lane matchups. And the main thing here is really just, can they help me?
So that whether be
Mm.
early or late. So is it just really just early?
Mainly just early, honestly, because as the game goes on, you're gonna have your own idea of how you want to play objectives, that sort of thing, and your lane matchups are kind of gonna change up a bit because your bot lane
Yeah.
will move to mid, etc., etc. Can they help me? And also there was, who do I gank? I'm just gonna write who gank, right? We can kind of break down the who do I gank thing a little bit. So first thing is setup. If the lane has a lot of setup for us, it's really good. Like in this game, I think Thresh has amazing setup for you versus these two.
Yeah.
Um, then there's also volatile lanes. So if you have a volatile lane, right, like Draven Kalista, where one champion will just hard snowball on the other um, if they get a lead, and it's like a matchup where they'll fight a decent amount anyways.
Yeah.
So in bot lane, like Draven Kalista, Draven Lucian, good examples. As well as in top lane, you could say something like Fiora Camille, right? Like Irelia Camille. Those sort of matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are like the main things where like who I'd want to gank.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, sweet.
Because that's something that I don't really consider, and it's usually something that I
Mm.
do when I start getting into the game, like around 3 minutes.
Yeah, you always want to do that as you're loading into the game because that should influence how you want to actually path.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yep. Right. So we've already talked about we want to invade, use emotes and stuff muted. Okay, full mute's fine. I would definitely prefer to unmute pings at least. Oh, perfect. Nice. Good, good, good.
As I saw the Zed talk, and
Mm.
I just didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good. So yeah, we're starting red. Good thing is we are pathing to bot this game. So this is perfect. Unfortunately, we don't know where Vias started, but
Bad.
just looking at the map, can you infer where Vias started? Just looking at the map right now?
Bot because of
Mm.
Rise.
Exactly. That's perfect, right? So Rise showed on the map early, and their bot lane still hasn't shown, whereas our
Yeah.
bot lane has. That means that she's probably started bot and gotten a leash. So
Yeah.
far, everything's going great for us because she's likely looking to path top. She might look for an invade on us early, but
Yeah.
she is
I'm
likely looking to path top.
still not sure how to kite on the camps for Kayn because
Mm.
I'm not sure if it like would minimize my clear speed.
It's okay to lose a little bit of time on clear speed now because Scuttle spawns at 3:30 anyway.
Yeah.
Before it was really important because 3:15. But essentially the way to kite camps, I might even just show you. It's called like the 2-1 like ratio.
Yeah. I've been trying to S kilo it as well.
Mm. Yeah, S King helps with it. So I don't know if order is. I think it's this and then this. I'll take your exact reset, and I'll just show you on
Will
like one
you
cam.
prove worthy?
Yeah.
Probably not.
You like the summoner name?
That's good, man. Go Kanifo.
Yes, sir.
It's been that for a while, right?
Yeah, it's been that for ages.
Yeah, I've been playing when I used to play the in-houses.
Mm.
So it's good to see that on your team.
can't
chosen you.
shift S. There we go.
You will serve me.
Fast forward 30 seconds until the red
Welcome to
spawns.
Summoner's Rift.
Another one.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Whom should I obey?
Minions
Master's
have
We'll just
head
wait
or
10
the
seconds.
farm
So
implement
basically the
with
key with it
delusions of grandeur?
is, unless you have a spell up and you want to use the spell, you can get 2 auto attacks off, where the thing can only auto you once. So I'm not gonna
Okay.
bother with spells. I'm just gonna kind of show you. 2, see that? So 1
Yeah.
step just out of its range. 2, okay, I fucked that up. 1 step just out. 2, 1 step back just a little bit. 2, I'm very rusty today. 1, 2, I'm just gonna reset it just so we can do it again. Get my health
Yeah, for
back.
sure. Yeah, I see what you're meant to do.
Yeah. I think the best one I did was the first one. So it's basically just auto it, step back just a little bit, hit again. This fucking boss. That said, right now the jungle AI is a little bit bugged as well.
It's
Like this shit
it's
doesn't
really
get CC'd.
stupid. Like it
Yeah.
hits you through invincibility and
Yeah,
shit as
yeah,
well.
it sees through invincibility, it doesn't get CC'd. But yeah, you get the idea. So that's kind of all I needed to show.
Yeah.
But yeah. And you can do that on every camp. I think with Krugs, the main thing is also kiting the little Krug around the big Krug.
Yeah, so you get that take less damage.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's keep moving. Raptors, this is fine. Did you use
One thing
E?
I noticed halfway through was I should start using my E more
Yeah,
because I
you
didn't
can
use my
literally
E.
just E through here for a little bit of health. Auto, Q.
I just attacked the big one. I think it was 4 hits before, but now it's way more.
Yeah. No, I think it was only one more. So that's fine. So far, so good.
Since I'm doing a full clear, I decided to take my Q,
Yeah,
but I'm not
2
sure if
clicks
that's what
Q.
you're supposed to do still.
It's probably fine, honestly. That's if you're committing to full clear and you don't think enemy jungle can invade you, or you don't have to contest anything early. Now, okay. First mistake. Going to blue instead of sequencing your camps perfectly. So, the reason it's actually worse to go for your blue here is because as a farming jungler, right? You
Yeah.
want to like when you come off map, you want to have all your camps coming up in order in time, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, this
actually
is
much
cool.
better. Sorry?
This is really cool. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. So it's actually much better for you as a farming jungler to go clear in perfect sequence and take the last camp before coming to do your buff. Because what's going to happen is then your Gromp is actually going to respawn on time and in sync
So
with
you
the
can
rest of your
recall and
camps.
then just do your farm again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's good.
And then another thing you can actually look to do with this sort of clear, especially if you're clearing down, is actually take all these camps. You'll be level 5, and then you can do this. You can look to do Dragon at 5 minutes. And
Good.
like that almost always works.
And you can
Especially in
just
low
vice
game.
versa for bot lane as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. Vice versa for bot lane. I'm here, like use your E while you're hitting this. Just like
Yeah.
kite it over to a wall, E, get some health back. But otherwise it's fine. Skip through it. One thing you're missing out on doing a lot at the moment is actually looking at your lanes.
Yeah. Because I'm
So
just saying still
yeah,
auto attacking, so I
yeah,
just may as well.
exactly, right? Like perfect example right here. You have a very quick look at your bot lane, but that's kind of it. But
Yeah,
I'm
because I
looking
see
at
them.
yeah, they're getting run down the lane right now. I would be looking to just move to this. I know I don't have W, but there might be a chance I can cover this if I move
Yeah,
early.
so I just smite as fast as I can to try to get down there.
Yeah, but now it's too late.
Yeah.
Alright, so our bot lane has to recall. We get
I
scuttled.
see something mid
Okay.
as well,
Yeah,
but
exactly, right?
this is where I make a mistake.
Mm.
I think I overstay. Yeah, and I didn't see Y on the map there.
Yeah, yep. Oh, you still have 2 wards too. Okay, she flashed.
I
Yeah,
just
this is too
overstay
much.
here because I'm taking the whole minion wave.
Yeah, this is way too much. Yeah, I mean you recognize exactly what went wrong. So here, if you want to catch this wave, I'm perfectly down with you catching this wave, but you have to let it hit the turret first.
Yeah.
Because Vi could be anywhere right now.
Yeah.
This is,
See.
yeah. Now Zed should die as well, or at least miss out on this wave.
Yep.
Yep, that's
This
what's
is a
gonna
big
happen.
mistake on my half.
Yeah, just let the wave come back to turret. So now, right
I,
now,
I
mm,
I'm like, holy shit, I don't know what to do, and I kind of
okay.
risk it, but I feel like I'm able to kill Vi just because
Mhm.
I've got 2 long swords, so I
Yeah,
just risk
yeah,
it.
yeah. This is good. This is good. So right now you have item advantage over Vi. This is perfect, right? So where do you reckon she's gonna be looking to go right now
Like since you've
if
walked
she
up,
stays on
she's
map?
either going to be
Mm.
walking through River Bush,
Mhm.
like through over the Raptors, or she's going to be coming for Narcissus
Okay. Yep.
over that
Good.
way.
Yeah. So
So I
so
try and catch her through that top path
yeah. Okay. This is fine.
while also pathing to the Krog. So
I would
that's
I
what's in
would
my mind.
even probably try to uh no, this is fine actually. I'm just thinking about your Raptor respawn time a bit. They've got a little bit. Okay, yeah. Now they're coming up soon. So the idea is good. You kind of fucked up your either.
I know. I was so sad because I
Mm.
realized that
Yep.
the middle thing isn't a wall to me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So Vi shows up kind of where I expected her to. Also you didn't switch Trinket, which sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't switch
because
trinket
yeah.
for a while in this game, dude.
Oh, that's that's
It
not
really
ideal.
sucks, dude.
Okay, so here's the thing. So right now your Krogs just respawned, right?
Yeah.
So based on your clear, your Raptors should be respawning pretty soon as well, hey?
Yeah.
And Vi's looking to stay on map. And we know this because she kind of walks up like this and she queues over this way. So she's probably thinking, okay, Kayn passed bot side, his top camps will be respawning soon. And the top camp that that she should actually contest it is Raptors for a couple of reasons. One, it's going to be up very soon, and two, your Zed is really low at turret catching a wave.
Yeah.
She can't go for these Krogs safely because Nasus will have first move. So it's actually better for you here to walk towards the Raptors to
Yeah, and
try and
probably
scout
ward
her.
the Raptors.
Yeah, ward the Raptors if you must as well. Yeah. Luckily, it looks like she doesn't take the Raptors
No,
because
she
she
doesn't.
tries to kill Zed somehow. Bit of delusion. It is what it is. So all in all, it's still like we're still in a decent spot because we're still getting our clear off. We'll be able to get form pretty easily this game, I would say.
Yeah. I get it pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think the main problem this game was actually with Rise.
Mm. Okay.
It was like really difficult to
To lock him down.
yeah, to lock him
Okay.
down or even try and kill him at all because
Yeah.
he stacked so much armor and had so
Oh,
much
I see.
damage.
I see. That's fair. Where are you going here? You looking for top
I've,
scuttle? Why would this be up?
I've no idea.
Because yeah, because Vi's been topside for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes. This should never be up. And her top camp shouldn't be. Oh, actually, yeah, her wolves should be up by now. So here we can actually match the spawn timers on the camps based with ours,
Yeah.
because she would have taken them at roughly the same time, probably like just slightly later. So you go for this top gank. You didn't even look at his health before you did this, did you?
No.
Okay. Definitely could have played this better. So it's much better here when you start off behind him. You don't need to land the slow and lock yourself in place instantly. So it's much better here to actually just start by just auto attacking him.
Yeah.
And then you can let the Nasus Wither go down, and that's when you can use your abilities on him.
Yeah. So I have to use my W like that early.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
god,
that
you
would
just...
one shot the wave as well either.
Yeah. This guy's dead. Yep, flash Q.
And I thought you could flash during the charge up of your Q.
Oh, no. Okay, that's just misplayed on the whole gank. So first bit here was open with auto attacks when
Yeah.
you're in a good position to just be able to hit them instantly. And then here, just full commit properly. Because then if
Yeah,
you,
because I thought you could flash during your
yeah,
like the
yeah,
dash
right,
bit of your Q, but
yeah,
you can't.
no, no.
Kind of like a Shen E.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. Okay, NASA still picks him up, which is nice for us, but Vi has probably taken our bot. Yeah, she's right there. She's probably taken our bot camps, and we don't really get much in return for it. Whereas if you got the kill, it would have been very worth it. Leaving base without switching trinket without a pink ward, awesome.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Just
Again,
keep
you're not
misplay.
watching the play here. You're not watching to see if any summoners or any like major spells are being used. You're kind of just watching yourself.
Yeah. First part of the game is actually embarrassing, dude.
Yeah,
That's good to
those.
learn from,
Mhm.
because I'd say this could happen quite a few times.
Yeah, I think so. So all good. Yep. Smite. Finish that bitch off. This might still be up. Yep, looks like it is, because Vi went straight for our camps. Okay, our pathing is slightly changed now because of that grump,
Yeah.
but it's still okay. She. Let me
I
see
should
this
have went
bot wave.
down there after looking
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
map.
Let me see this bot wave.
Yeah, I should have went down
Callista's
there
looking to
instead.
run. He pinged. Yeah, you have plenty of time for this scuttle. You can just run straight bot here if you're watching. Same thing, right? Like, if you're watching, I can't see Karma's health, so I can't comment on it.
Yeah.
But
It's probably
there's
extremely low because of
yeah,
that missing thing.
exactly. And then you can judge in an actual game where you do end up looking bot lane
I should
to see
really
if
just
it's
start
worth.
looking.
Yeah, just start looking. Like when you're taking camps and your spells aren't up, you're just hitting the camp. That's it. Brother, what? Wait, huh? Why are we starting this?
You know, I have no idea. I
Right?
don't remember me doing this.
So we see Vi here. Our Callista just died and our Zed just died. So their bot lane's here, their jungle's here, their mid lane's
I
alive
think
and ours is dead.
somehow I pulled this off.
That's insane. Okay,
No,
no,
I don't.
yeah. That's just a waste of time. You need to be taking your camps. What are you doing here? Oh, okay. Okay.
No idea, man.
So we have 3 points in Q. I would probably go W max now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with blue cane. That's what I see most people do.
Yeah, low cooldown.
hmm And W is like your kind of spammy, like non-committal poke spell that does a
Yeah,
lot of damage.
almost way too much.
Yeah, honestly. Alright, but yeah, like I said, our clear's kind of changed up a bit. Now we're pathing towards top lane, but that's okay. It's okay to adapt your game plan like this, because your top laner is actually able to set up kills for you now, and he's a bit strong.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with this. Your bot lane is fucked.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're just taking our camps. So right here, Rise is stepping up again. I would look straight to go Rise here before my
I think that's
cross.
what I was doing just by
Yep,
looking at the map.
yep. Good.
But I have no idea how much health he's on, so I should
Mm,
definitely click on the map.
yeah. He has no flash. He's dead. Phase rush down. Hit the W. Nice, nice. Nasus should leave, but he doesn't. Okay, I would take this whole wave and the next wave. I'm
Okay,
not holding this for this
I
guy.
kept it. I kept it
Mm,
for him.
yeah, like you're a carry jungler. I'm just taking the whole thing.
Yeah. I just thought of Narcissus stacks, but
Yeah, like that's okay. I understand. But not taking this and then also sticking around to CS is like losing full tempo on the map. Because what's going to happen is you still have this up, this is coming up, this is still up. Vi just got a triple kill bot side, so she's going to be resetting and coming top side. You're not going to be able to get this. Best you can get is this, and she's going to get both of these plus the triple
uh-huh.
kill she just got. For you, sticking around and just last hitting this top wave.
Yeah,
Um,
not good.
yeah, whereas you could have queued through this whole wave, pushed, yeah, just pushed it, crashed
Just
it
pushed
into
it in.
turret, and then you can move down, get this scuttle, and then get out to your Krugs before anything happens. Like before Vi
Yeah.
can get to you. So this is a massive, massive time sink for us.
Definitely, man.
Alright. 1900 gold. Good recall. Get your item. Prowlers, nice. If they're a bit tankier, I'd honestly say this might even be like an Eclipse game.
I just didn't realize how tanky Rise could be.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll see what he
Solo
built
Prowlers.
towards the end of this game. But Prowlers is good. Like 99% of games is Kayn anyway.
And then there's I think you were talking about.
Sorry?
There's Vi on top side.
Oh, yep, there she is. She's now taking Rift Herald just to Scuttle. So right now, I would even look towards like either killing their bot lane here, or looking at her bot camps.
Yeah, I don't think I saw her,
Oh,
even though all these pings are on there.
yeah, we see her.
No, but in the game,
Oh, you
me,
did.
I
Yeah,
don't think.
right. That's fair. Okay.
So I have no idea
Yeah.
what
So
I'm doing.
biggest thing for you so far is watch your minimap,
Looking.
boy. Watch your
I,
minimap
I,
and
I
watch your
watch my
lanes.
minimap, but I don't click on the minimap or like watch the lanes.
Mm.
So I just see what the dots are doing.
Yeah.
But I really should just start clicking on it.
Yeah,
Big thing.
I'm like, even if you don't know how to click the maps, like, it's really easy to just, like, while you lock screen, just press, like, F1, F2, F3,
Yeah.
F4, etc. Because now we're way too late to this, and our NAS is probably dead anyway, and we're gonna get nothing in return. Unless Syndra walks into us.
And the Prowess is just out of range there.
Yeah. It's actually better here instead of Prowlers. When you see her E coming, press R.
Mhm.
Because then you'll dodge it. And then you can
Yeah.
pop out Prowler's Q.
So I'm have to use the flash.
She doesn't live, right? Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright, just recall.
And I can't
If
stop this top right.
I don't see her health, but probably not. Yeah, no, you can't stop this. You are dead if she's got half a brain. There we go.
Ooh.
Krugs are coming up. You could probably just take the
She
Krugs
definitely
before you
could have.
recall
She
him.
definitely could have killed me.
I think so. Yeah.
Clicking
Here
on
you
that.
should do your Krugs before you reset.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, good. Decent base. Might be a good game for Merc Treads instead of Lucids.
Sid.
Because they got Rise, Syndra, Karma. Honestly, probably better for Hex Drinker instead of Merc Treads, so. Still no
Shrink
red
out all
trinket.
this game. I can't look at this, bro.
What is going on? Take the wave, yeah. Where are you headed? Via's topside. I don't think there's a play here. Unless you guys are really fast. Yep. Okay. Nice. Yo, where are you going? Yo, where are you going? Yo, hey. Okay.
I don't know, bro.
Vi is
He's
right
warded as well.
there.
I start running away. I think this game was a bit late as well, so maybe don't play games when it's late.
Perhaps so. I don't know why
Also,
this
like,
guy's pinging you.
I think I also complain about how you don't heal off camps there as well.
Mm. Hey, don't heal from
Yours,
smiting
Kayn.
camps.
You don't heal from smiting camps or damaging camps.
Yeah.
Still from the
Just from
the
the end.
monster.
Yeah. I miss when raptors were medicinal.
Oh yeah.
Just hit those motherfuckers for health. Where's that W going?
I couldn't commit to one person, so I was kind of in between.
That's the classic field goal. I do that shit all the time. I don't even blame you. But now we're kind of just wasting time coming back to this play that we left because we were too low, right? Like, can we really clean anything up here? I would say no.
Okay.
Maybe you can watch it
Draven snowball.
while you like hit your gromp,
See,
but that's the best
yeah.
you're getting.
I think
Mm.
another thing I should start doing is watching my replays as well.
Yeah.
Just like
Like
reviewing them and see
there's a
what I should
lot
do
in
better.
here that I think you would have been able to spot yourself as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think this is really bad for you again for similar reasons to why you stayed on top wave for so long was bad.
Yeah.
Because Vi just made a play bot side. She has two options right now, right? Like she could have been walking into your blue and just fighting you there, or just bullying you off it because you were so low. Now that you've shown here, she definitely can go here, or she can actually just go straight into your top side and just delete everything. So
Yeah.
you
Staying here
showing
is
here,
really
not being able
stupid.
to CS anything, just means nothing. And yeah, we just saw her there on the minimap, so she's on your blue soon. Yep, and there it is.
Quite upsetting. Quite upsetting. Because I saw that now as well.
Mm.
I was just like, oh, what am I doing?
This Zed is not killing this bitch. Yeah,
No chance. Steel caps go hard.
for real. Okay, Nas gets a big bounty at least.
I don't think Nasa does a whole lot of anything this game.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. This is the comp where he gets kited pretty hard. Like, I would just be using this guy to get my gold and then
Yeah.
try to carry myself. Nice. Okay, good. Big shutdown. This is good. Looking for invade is pretty hard because Vi should. Oh no, she's dead. What the fuck? Yeah, this is good.
That's why I did this.
Yeah, yeah, this is good. This is good. I forgot she died. So you can take this. You can even look at taking Gromp.
I think that's what I do. Or I
Actually,
just go try go for the
yeah.
dragon.
Wait, kill the Draven. This guy's griefing. And then you guys can get top turret. Really, really good. Nice. Now I'll just be spam pinging on my way to top turret to just kill it and make sure. Vi can't stop you guys. You don't need to hit her though. Yeah. So the only way this goes wrong is if you try to fight Vi instead of just letting Nasus walk up to tower and hit it, and then you just like
Yeah.
shadow behind him.
Do you get the green shield from killing someone with the item?
Yeah, that's from Green Smite.
Or
So
okay,
that
I
gives
see
you
why
a
it's so strong.
oh wait, from killing someone? I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure this one was yeah, this is from her Eclipse and her passive. And
But
then
he
the
actually gets like
shield.
a
Oh,
like
it's from
oh, it's
Karma.
karma shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was from the green smile.
No,
I was
that'd be
like, whoa.
so strong. Having like Triumph and that.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I
Mm.
was like, what the hell?
So yeah, it's much better
Shielding on
here.
this
Yeah.
comp, I should have really went Serpent's Fang.
Yeah, Serpent. This is a good game for Serpents. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So as I was saying for this one, like it's much better here. So Draven just died top. This tower's really low. Vi is here. We don't see the rest of them. If you want to play for this turret, which I think you should, you can't walk up to hit it yourself, but your Nasus can walk up because he's full health and he's Nasus with double buffs.
Yeah.
So it's much better for you that as Nasus walks up to this turret, you just kind of stay around here and just shadow him. Because then this way,
And just use my W and just poke.
yeah, yeah. Because like Vi will see you, but she can't hit Nasus because you're right
Because
behind
I'm
him,
here, yeah.
and Nasus himself could probably 1v1 her at this point.
Then I
But yeah, you try to fight her, and that does not work out.
good.
hmm Finish your Manamune, I would honestly say. So yeah, so it
Okay.
stacks up
So it
faster.
stacks up faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the play.
hmm
So just like the fact you can roam around the map super fast with
Yeah, Kayn is really
things.
fun to play.
I feel like blue cane is worse than red cane, but this is way more fun.
I would honestly disagree. I think right now Blue Kayn is much better. Like in the games where Red Kayn is good, Red Kayn is definitely the better option, but in most games, Blue Kayn is way better.
And really, I should just be helping to try and kill Vi instead of doing
Yeah.
this. Because those
Right,
shields are
right now you're
crazy.
not strong enough to kill those guys anyway.
Yeah. And their shields are really good.
Yeah.
Moonstone
Okay.
shields.
Because then, yeah, in terms of items as well, once you go Muramana, you can go Serpents after. Like it sucks. Like it feels worse to not have Yomus, but you kind of need Serpents this game. So
Yeah. I
it'll
don't think
feel
I
even
go
worse.
Serpent at all.
Yeah. Okay. That's not good.
And for Rise as well. The
Yeah,
Rise
Archangels. Okay, via ints. Perfect. Dragon's ours. Awesome. Your Z went for that guy, but you're going for this play alone, which is rough. Because again, same reason, right? Like, we're so weak right now. I would be
Angel
trying
shield
to
is huge.
follow my team on the play right now.
Yeah.
And just trying to clean up after them.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, in a second, Draven shows up. Your Z goes for him. I would be
Yeah,
walking
and I really
significantly.
should just go straight
Mm.
for him.
Yeah, exactly. Because right now, you go for a play alone and on a guy that you're, like, not even on his power level. Yeah. So he just one-shots you.
Yeah. This is such a big Serpents game.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
have no idea where I'm going. Probably could have won the game just off
Yeah. There's no
playing
way they're on
Serpents.
Baron right now, right? What the fuck? I
Hmm.
feel like Baron's such a weird call for the enemy team to make right now. Oh, it looks like they were on it. And your Kalista stole it. Okay, good. Kill the Syndra. Nice. Draven's dead too for that. Oh, you're so strong now. Holy shit. This is so good. You don't need to be mid to push. I don't think you provide anything to that push right now.
Yeah, so
What
I
I
should
would
just
get
back
you to
straight
do,
away.
sorry,
Back straight away or just invade the camps?
you can invade camps, you can push top wave out and try and break top turret yourself,
Yeah.
claim that bounty. Yeah, like those are your two main plays right now. I think the best one is probably go for this top turret.
Yeah, definitely.
But invade camps is really good as well. Like if this top turret wasn't there, invade is best play. But yeah, just going to mid here, like you don't really provide anything to this push at all.
Because there's already three people there.
Yeah,
And Bryce can literally
yeah.
almost solo stop
I
it.
mean, yeah, and then like you can't hit this turret anyway because Rise is there. So I see
Yeah,
like
so instead
you
of
yeah.
getting objective bounty, I just steal as far as camps, which is not as optimal.
Mm. Sorry, say it again.
So instead of getting the objective bounty top, I just get Vi's camps instead.
I
Or
mean,
Vi's
I would
camp.
say go for the top turret still.
Yeah,
Just opening up the map is
yeah,
always better.
definitely. And that was
Hmm.
not a good call. I definitely didn't have any chess mindset during this game. Like if
Yeah,
I do this, this will be better.
yeah. Do you play a lot of chess?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. What elo are you?
I think I was 1200.
Damn. Yeah, I haven't played in like probably a year, maybe a bit over yeah, maybe a bit over a year now. I was 1100.
I used to play a ton of chess, and I really
Mm.
liked League just because how similar it felt, and Vice
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
kind of like working out.
Right, like it really is about turns. Especially as you watch like pro play, you'll notice more and more how important turns are in this
Yeah,
game. Like, if the enemy team, like resets, starts setting up an objective, they've just used their turn to set up, and what's gonna happen is they have to walk back to midwave to get prior, and now it's gonna be your turn to set up,
yeah.
and then whoever's
Especially with
turn it
mid lane
is,
as well. I
mm,
think
yeah,
I've been trying to play.
that's a good art.
Played Pantheon mid for a while to
Yeah,
try and carry, just because his ulti felt really good.
yeah. True, actually, true.
But jungle's just where I'm at. I think.
Jungle's easiest role to carry from. Sorry, best role to carry from. I won't say
Yeah,
easiest. I'd say support is the easiest one to carry from, funnily
I
enough.
still haven't backed with a whole item.
Yeah.
God,
Please get out of here. Your whole team's base, you still have Baron, use this shit to base. You have
dude,
2.9k gold. You're on a ward, half health.
what
Please,
am I
brother.
doing?
The camps will still be here.
You know,
No, don't say that. I don't want him taking my top jungle. I want those camps. I'm the carry here.
Rise is there. I just thought Rise would be taking it.
Okay, okay. Okay, well, there's no plays you can follow up on right now. And look, because you've stayed on map for so long, Dragon's up in a minute, you still haven't based. Tell me you base at least now. Okay, thank God. Yeah, please, the Muramana, please, you are so close to the biggest spike. You can't see this, my head is in my hands right now, dude.
I trust me, I can see it, man. The itemization is like it's like
Oh,
giga bad.
look at your stacks. You need to hit something 3 times, and you just have the world's biggest spike in
For
damage.
Kayn especially.
Yeah.
No, it's actually kind of embarrassing. Like this game is so lost because of this.
Mm,
Because all of my gold is like half as valuable as it should be.
legit. Okay, is that just died top? I can't go there. Like, this
Yeah,
play happening on bot side is like surprise, but you can't really go top side right now because this dragon's coming up soon and your whole team is postured to fight for this dragon.
100%, dude. I completely agree with you.
And so because of this, actually, you end up missing out on that bot side fight
Yeah,
anyway.
and the TP as well.
Yep. Whether you could
And the
actually
soundtrack.
contest that fight, I honestly couldn't say.
Nope, definitely not.
But yeah.
Just because of that, the Warden's mail,
Mm.
the armor.
Yeah, true.
You know, if I itemized perfectly, it would just be Manamune.
He still
It
lives.
would be Serpents into Manamune into. Oh, sorry.
Mm.
Prowler's Claw into Manamune into Serpents.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
that's what my itemization would be
That would be
right now.
perfect this game. Still don't have trinket by the way.
No, no, I don't. That's what I'm telling you, man. I didn't purchase it way into the game. A lot of things I did wrong, so this is a good thing to learn from. It's something I do as well because this game obviously I'm not thinking too in depth,
Yeah,
like using like 100% of my brain.
100% of our brain. What was that movie? That was like, what if we used 100% of our brain?
Yeah,
It's like
this game's
Lucy or
probably
some
like
shit.
at least two.
Me using 2 brain cells.
It kind of is, dude.
Hmm.
So I'm taking everything for face value. It's not really
Mm.
not looking at anything in depth.
Yeah,
Not clicking on the map. Not moving my camera at all.
yep, very true. That guy's still in the bush. Let's go.
Huge kill. I'm fed.
Oh,
I should have
yeah,
ulted,
yeah,
dude.
okay, good. That's a good flash. Nice. You can chase this guy down. He has no Sarah shield.
Oh, dude, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever like. I was so pissed after this.
Run.
Yeah, no,
And then Yomu's back.
Jumper's back.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, I don't. Jumper's back.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, if you Yomu's back towards the guy, E through the wall at him. I think it's killable.
100%. I
Look,
used
if you had
my
red
Yomus
trinket right
once.
now.
I think I only used my
Mm,
Yomus once, dude.
jeez.
This game.
Okay,
I got a first.
before going for these top camps, what do you reckon you should do right now?
Click on the camera bot. Click
I
on the fight bot.
actually disagree. Like
Really? What
maybe
do
you can. Maybe you can do this while you're doing the other thing I'm thinking of.
what's that?
So, this is spawning right now, right? Vi's up in 10 seconds. You want to be matching her when you come out onto the map right now.
Yeah.
Because right now you're low and you're sitting on a shit ton of gold, whereas she's going to be full health, spent all of her gold.
Yeah. That's gonna be a big problem.
Exactly. So you're not going to be able to contest if they decide to go straight for this Baron.
Yeah, and Thresh pings it as well.
Yep.
And then I think we want to do it.
Oh, that's
That's
really
really
bad.
bad.
I guess their bot lane's in bot right now, but it's really, really sketchy still.
Not
Especially
sure if
because
we
you
get
guys
it or
aren't
not.
starting it straight away, and you have no smite. Oh, And your team's making you tank. Okay, so that's tanking. Yeah, here's Vi. Oh no no no. Okay, or she can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There it is. There's the one shot.
Whew.
Now you guys can't do Baron.
Stopped it. It was good on her part. This just feels like a straight in
Oh, yeah.
on her part.
We missed the W too. Oh no. Oh, it's
Karma
so
shields,
bad.
dude.
Yeah. This is so bad. And you definitely could have influenced this a lot harder if you'd based.
Yeah, because I'd have mana immune.
Yeah, you have mana immune, you'd have health, you'd have mana.
Oh, dude. I don't know what I go in here. Probably some stupid item.
The last item here?
Yeah, Edge of Night maybe, I think I go.
Oh, yeah. Like, Edge of Night's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, but
But you
Serpents
definitely
would
need
just be way
Serpents,
better.
yeah.
I think that would actually get like upwards of 10k shielding reduced this game.
Oh, easily. Very easily with how many shields they have.
Like an item dealing solo 10k damage is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, that was
So
pretty
figure
well
it out.
played. Oh, and then this fucking bitch. Okay. I mean, at this point, like, them getting Baron is pretty unavoidable.
Yeah,
Especially if
and
Ryze
it's
moved instead of doing this. Although it looks like
I think
he's
he
just gonna
survives it
kill
still.
her. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, they're just gonna double inhib you guys and then look to reset and either take Drake or Baron.
Yeah, and this game is lost from here, I think.
I would say so.
There's
So,
not much I can do here. I did quite terribly this game,
that's alright.
and
Hey, good game to learn from. That's what matters. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few things then that we need to keep in mind, right?
yeah,
So, I think first biggest thing is probably watching lanes. So, you need to watch your lanes while you're doing camps, especially. You need to track the enemy jungler a little bit better. So, like, do you know how to track the enemy jungler? Like,
very minimally.
very minimally? Yeah, that's fair. Okay. A lot of the time, minimally is the best you need. Obviously, you can definitely improve it, get better at it over time, and I think you'll learn a lot more from it. But like, easiest thing is, right, like, see where they started. That's the number one thing, whether that's with a ward, like if both lanes need to start in lane or whatever. Or if you see a lane come to lane late, right? Then you know that the jungler probably started there, right?
Yeah,
Then beyond that, it's like, okay, what kind of jungler are they? If it's like an invading jungler, they'll probably look to invade you either right after they're red or after taking 3 camps. Um, so then again, you'd want a ward to kind of spot that sort of thing out. If it's a full clearing jungle, then you know they're just going to be full clearing up here and they'll probably look to do the scuttle, right? And then
yeah. And
depending
if
on
it's an
your
invade
champ.
jungle,
Sorry?
and if it's an invade jungle, they might be taking a different type of path to try and cheese me.
Yeah, exactly. If it's an invade jungle, I think a very common path for them would be like either go red buff straight to invade or
Yep.
take 3 camps straight to invade, whether that's these three or whether that's like red Raptors Gromp or red Blue Gromp. They'll take one of those paths to invade. And then you should be able to infer which one that is normally when they get a leash. Because invade junglers like to have a leash so they can be faster to the play. Beyond that, in terms of tracking jungle, it's like when did they reset? Because then I can reassess or kind of guess again, right? Like where they're going to be pathing to. Because if they reset from top after clearing bot to top, they're probably going back into bot side here, and they're going to want to path back to top. That sort of thing. Oh fuck! I just cleared the whole thing. So first thing was watch lanes, and then track jungle. But yeah, that's like the basics of tracking jungle, and then you can think about objectives and stuff. But that stuff's pretty easy to think of, and then you can use that to ping for your laners.
So you can ping where the jungle, like where you think the jungle would be
Yeah,
for your
exactly.
laners.
Like danger ping on their camps, etc. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or if you think they can be looking for an opportunity, like danger ping here. Another thing is be greedier for resources.
Yeah.
I
Usually,
yeah.
usually I am,
Okay.
but this game with Narcissus especially, like I kind of want
Mm,
people to carry for
right,
me. I'm
right.
kind of like,
Then it's a matter of like seeing who can actually carry for your team
yeah,
versus the
Narcissus
enemy,
cannot
right?
carry this game
Yeah. This guy unfortunately doesn't get to hit Syndra Rise.
or
Um,
Draven or Karma.
yeah. He can hit Draven, but yeah. Yeah. Be greedier for. I'm specifically gonna say minions because when you're ganking a lane,
You just want to get in, get the minions, and just get out as fast as possible.
sorry.
Just want to get into there, and like
Mm.
if they're not there, just get the minions and just try and get tempo, because
More
you
or
just
less,
lose so much.
I think the bigger thing is like the priority in a gank is like kill, summoner spells, and then minions.
Yeah,
So then yeah, but I as a carry jungler, I always want this one.
yeah.
Um, and then be great for minions. I think these ones are good. The other big thing might be reset timers and items.
Items in this game was especially a
Mm.
big thing.
Yeah, especially a big thing because if you had serpents instead of this,
In
you're
terms of Yomus,
so
oh
so
easily.
strong. Yeah.
It's cheaper as well.
Yep. And then smaller things are just things like trinket, using wards more if you have it.
Yeah.
And probably, oh, what was it? What was it? It was taking obviously bad fights. Bad fights.
It's a big thing
Yeah, like that. The biggest example was up here, when you were at the turret.
at the Vi.
Mhm. Exactly. But yeah, I think if you can get better at these things, you're gonna get a lot better. Cause you've shown me you have a pretty good understanding of like how the game actually works, and how you want to be carrying these games. So you need to set yourself up to get into that position,
Yeah, 100%.
and then this is really, really gonna help you with that. But yeah, do you have any questions or anything?
Oh man, you've been pretty comprehensive. We'll
Sweet.
try and
Okay.
get into a game and try and get this done.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'll end the recording there, and I'll send you like payment details and stuff. But yeah, I'll end the recording.